Nick, I have to ask you about it. What was going through your head during the Miss USA competition? Because you're standing right there.
So much.
And you know what's happening. And the poor girl, like, obviously it's a stressful situation. You kind of feel bad for her, I'm sure. Yeah. And a million answers are going through her head. But you're sitting there going, where the heck are you going with this? What's going through your head while she's answering these questions?
You're talking about Utah, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, here's the thing: is I learned a lot from the whole experience. I was there for about 3 or 4 days before the show. I got to spend a lot of time with the contestants and see how hard they're working and how much they have to balance. And it's a lot of pressure, and it's kind of what they look forward to for most of their lives. You know, a lot of these girls, it's their dream, and so you really do feel so bad if something goes wrong. And for me and Juliana, our job was just to make the night as good as we could for them, you know, and try to run the show smoothly so they could live out their dream. So when something like that happens, you feel terrible. And, you know, I'm sure anyone who's in this room or who's ever been in an interview or had a conversation with someone, you lose your train of thought. It happens to anybody. And it just happened to her on a public stage in front of a lot of people. But, you know, it happens, and it was an interesting moment. I just tried to keep it together.
You're so positive. I love that. And because you guys are so used to always being on stage, you remember what it was like some of your first times also, so you understand that pressure coming at her.
First time.
Plug.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely happened to us in interviews before, where you just lose your train of thought, and you kind of just, luckily we have each other, so we could be like, what he's trying to say is.
You ever forget the words to your own songs on stage?
It's more of a challenge to remember the words
really?
to songs, yeah. We have a lot of songs now, so we're about to release our 5th record. So, and then we have music from TV shows and movies. So, to remember all those lyrics are tough, and we always kind of pull them out of the hat and say, "Today we're going to play this song." So I'm always looking to the side of stage, like, "Does anybody have lyrics?"
The good thing is they can all sing them back to you. So
I usually do that. If I ever go, that typically means sing it for me, but.